Before I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, I was exhausted all the time. I never slept well. I'd be up 2 or 3 hours in the night. I was just always tired.
Sleep apnea is a disorder when you go to sleep and the throat collapses and you can't breathe. When you're not breathing, that does a number of nasty things. We know sleep apnea is a cause of high blood pressure, that it increases your risk of getting a stroke. We know that it increases the risk of having a car accident.
I blanked out and submarined underneath another car, and they wound up saying that it was because of sleep apnea. I was losing a percentage of oxygen in the night, and it was causing me to blank out during the day. The first time I went for a sleep test, it was crazy. They put probes all over me. I had them on my legs, on my arms, on my head. It was very uncomfortable.
Then you go to sleep. That recording takes usually about 6 to 8 hours, and that takes a technician about 2 hours to analyze that. And then a physician has to look at it and interpret it. So it's quite a complicated process.
Sleep apnea monitor that I'm working on has a microphone, and the breathing pattern signals are stored on a small chip like this one here.
Oh, great.
The patient can put it on himself like this very easily. In the morning, extract the memory card, put it in an envelope, and send it back to his doctor. All the doctor has to do is to upload the data, and our software will take care of analyzing everything and will present the results.
Hisham's been able to dream about the instrument. Then he goes next door, talks to the engineer. They develop an electronic circuit, work with product design engineers. They then stamp it out in a mold. It's nice to develop a device, but unless you can go out and sell it, it's just going to sit there in a closet.
We're working closely with the Ministry of Health to pilot it in Ontario first. I'm really super excited about this on a whole number of levels. It's going to create jobs in Ontario. It's taking the incredibly good research that's going on in Ontario and bringing it to a world market. And by helping the world, we're going to generate enormous returns back to Ontario.
If we're only treating 15% of the population that has sleep apnea, imagine what could happen if you captured 50, 60, 70, or 80%.
We will be able to prevent diseases like heart failure, stroke, which are very expensive to treat and to rehabilitate.
Oh, if I could have a mask that I could wear at home that would test the way I sleep at night, that would be incredible.